Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my 2.5 year Microloc update. I just hit 2 years back in July and here we are, another half a year gone. So let's talk about it. I'm starting to see a bit of length, like I was talking about how it was just touching my shoulders. I feel like in July I was like it's touching shoulder, but now it's like, you know, it's growing down. It's starting to get a little long. Let me zoom out a little bit in case y'all couldn't see for real. Now I will say though, it only looks that long when I have the hair pulled to the front, because if not, then it looks, you know, looks a little whatever. But I will turn a little bit so y'all can see. Try to keep my head straight. It's touching back. So I'm gonna go into all my routines and my maintenance and stuff, but one of the more important things I thought was that, you know, about a month ago I did lose a lock, and that's kind of big, I guess, in a lock community. Like, you don't want to lose any locks, okay? But I do want to give a little backstory. I did a video on this situation if you guys want to check it out, how it started and all that good stuff. Long story short, I was interlocking my own hair. I had done maybe a good 75% of my head, okay? And I got to these two locks in the back. If you guys remember, this was one of the locks that I had made smaller in the summer of 2022. So I ended up crossing two locks together, like a top and the bottom lock, and I could not get the knot out. And I was like, oh my gosh. I noticed it immediately when I was interlocking these two. I tried really hard to get the knot out, and I guess in that process I was pulling a lot of strands like out from like around those two locks, trying to get them to undo, but really I was just breaking my hair. Not able to get it out. I ended up going to my loctician for my usual retie. She was not able to get it out. She was like, she gave me some options. Of course, your girl chose to cut and reattach. So we cut it, and immediately after she cut it, it like unraveled, okay? I'm like, bruh, okay. Reattached it first, okay, boom, 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 reattached it. She used the little tool, reattached it, and then we washed my hair. She gets to retying, and then somewhere in the midway point of the retie being done, the lock falls out, but it kind of fell out at the root. So the base was no longer strong enough to support the lock, because again, like I said, I was popping hairs left and right trying to get them undone. So I feel like these two particular locks are, well, the area that these two locks were in, like me trying as hard as I did to get the knot out, I compromised the base of those locks. Even the one that's still there, I'm pretty sure it's a little, like, I can tell like the strength of the base, like it feels like this. It looks something like this. I'm gonna still let it be. I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna watch the situation. I don't know. I guess in this situation, the best thing for me in that case would have been to just combine those two sections and keep it moving. Even my loctician herself has said, hey, she got locks like that, she just let it grow, okay? Two-headed dragon situation. I do have the lock here with me. Now that the hair has started to grow out in that area, I'm gonna probably have her reattach it again. Girl, I think we can reattach it now, okay? The base should be stronger now, right? Because the hair has grown back. So yeah, that's my little big mishap, okay? Your girl lost a lock, user error, and that's really why I don't want to like do a full retie on myself, because it's just so, I've never actually done a whole retie, but I'll, you know, redo my perimeter. I've done a video on how to do that yourself and have your edges look good, because I need a retie right now. Honestly, I think it's only been like 4 weeks or something, but girl, I feel like I need a retie now. But I did go in and do my perimeter in like a row in the back, and I've been doing some in the middle. Yeah, for my maintenance, you know, I try to go every 6 to 8 weeks. 6 weeks is like the sweet spot, but as it gets towards the 8-week mark, it's doing a lot, okay? I haven't noticed it taking like extra long when I do wait, but if I have waited 8 weeks, most of the time I've done the perimeter, I've done some in the back, I've done around my ears. Listen, I didn't probably did the middle part, like, you know, I've done quite a bit, but honestly, I start doing like the touch-up little perimeter stuff probably around the 4-week mark, because girl, I don't like I don't really like to look too I don't know, I don't want to use the wrong terms, but it's a difference in how I feel and how fresh my retie is, basically. So I try to stick to that 6 to 8 week mark, but usually around 4 weeks I will do some edges. Okay, we're gonna redo this perimeter. So that's still my maintenance. Nothing has changed that from probably the last year worth of these videos. I say the same thing. You all see my hair is colored. We talked about it a lot. I've done, I think, 2 color routine videos at this time. I used the Revlon Color Silk box dye in number 57, which is lightest golden brown. I haven't swayed away from that. You can buy it anywhere, girl. The cheapest place is Walmart for like $3. CVS gonna run you about $5, okay? But that's what I do. I color my hair every 12 weeks or every 3 months. Stick to that same routine. As for washing my hair, I wash it like every 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes 4. It just depends, girl. When I don't feel like doing my hair, I don't do nothing to my hair. But about every 2 to 3 weeks, more probably leaning towards 3 weeks, but sometimes you never know. Especially if I get my hair washed at my loctician, like, I'm not trying to do all that. I ain't gonna even hold you. I'm not trying to do all of that. Into the moisturizing my hair, mostly it's on an as needed basis. I'll use like a scalp oil on my scalp, and then I'll use a more moisturizing oil on the length of my hair. But first I would use some type of spray or water even sometimes. Like I love the Peppermint Rosewater by Locsanity. I also like her regular Rosewater as well. That one's good. I like the Jamaican black castor oil water from As I Am, and I think African Pride has a coconut milk spray that I will use. Right now, the only thing I have on hand is the Jamaican black castor oil water, so that's what I've been using mostly on my hair currently. I need to stock up on my supplies because these are the products that I have been using since I had my locks, and they work for me. I don't want to stray too much, okay? I don't want to stray too much, but I will say, I guess in the last 3 months or so, I have started steaming my locks. So I use my regular clothes steamer, girl, and I get that thing hot and I put that steamer right up to my hair. Okay, I have done a video on it in short form, so I'll play this short right now. But I literally just go through and I steam my hair with my clothes steamer. Be careful, girl, it'll be a little hot. Okay, I don't have a hair steamer. I use my clothes steamer, and I'll just do that, get the hair cuticles all open and stuff. I'll do that for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll follow up with just a moisturizing oil on top of my of that. Just finish up with like a moisturizing oil. I use one by Design Essential, and it's like a moisturizing treatment. That's literally what it's called. So yeah, steaming, I do feel like my hair is a lot softer when I do like the steam routine versus just spraying a spray and then putting oil. Like the steam has my hair feeling good for like a week, okay? So that's my new favorite thing to do. But granted, I will say, just like any of the treatments that I've talked about in the past, I feel like I don't do them enough. I'm such a lazy hair care type of girl. Like you know, you should do it because your hair will like it, but like taking the time to do it is, you know what I'm talking about. Like, yes, it works, it all works. Like anything with life, starting a YouTube channel, everything, you have to be consistent with it to see results, right? So yes, these things work. I haven't done any of the other hair treatments lately, like the Olaplex or the Afoji protein treatment. Not done those. Again, I like doing them, but it's just the time that it takes to do them. I ain't got it. I said in the beginning, we are seeing more length. So even though I am keeping a very low maintenance routine right now, I am still seeing some length. Like this little bottom layer is getting longer. These front layers are getting longer too. I'm seeing more locking in the few locks that I have with my braid pattern. I will show you guys those in a moment. So right now, like you see, I'm coming to you with my hair how it would fall like naturally. You see, I'm the type of person, or I have been up until this point, the type of person who just mostly I prefer my hair to be styled. For instance, like with curls or braid out, something, okay, something to make me just feel, I don't know if I should say prettier or more, I don't know, but I do enjoy like having my hair styled. So lately I have been trying to accept the way that my hair looks not in a style, okay? Like this is a style, right? Like you don't have to do anything. Like I feel like on days where I would have to go to work or something, I would make sure that I would do a braid out, put some curls in my hair or something. But this is also acceptable. Like I don't have to do those things. I want to do them, but I want to get myself out of the habit of feeling like, oh, I'm going to work, let me put some curls in my hair. No, this is acceptable. This is fine. This is completely fine. There's nothing wrong with this, okay? It looks good. I like it. Like usually my hair looks like this when people tell me, hey, I like your locks. Your dreads is cute. Like usually it's looking like this. I'm getting used to wearing my hair unstyled. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm really loving it right now. I'm staring at myself. I'm sorry. Just really getting used to that. And honestly, if it's not this, then it's a half up, half down. Like I'm trying to get out of the habit of physically doing something to it. But also I will say when I do like style my hair, like I manipulate it, I braid it, I put it onto rollers and stuff like that, that's when I see those little pieces of breakage at the ends of my hair. I've talked about that my whole journey. I don't think it's affecting anything really because I'm continuing to see length. I talk about it, people act like they don't know what I'm talking about. I think it's completely normal. I'm not gonna waste much time on it, but when I do those styles and I manipulate my hair by braiding it up and like wrapping the ends on each other, which it works, like that method works for getting a style that can last for 1 to 2 weeks. Like it does last that long for me. But in the moments that I am doing those styles, I am seeing that breakage in the, I guess, the braiding down part and the twirling part. Then you let it dry overnight or whatever, or whenever you take it down. In the takedown process, I'm seeing that breakage, but only when I am doing so much and like manipulating my hair in that way. More low impact styles have been, I may even like tuck this back, throw a bobby pin on that part to give me like a cute little, you know, look like, you know, you pulled the front back or something like that. I like that. If it's not that, then it's a half up, half down. I'm gonna go about my business. So I'm getting more used to doing stuff like this, okay? So yeah, it's kind of crazy how, I don't know, feeling of being unkept in a certain hairstyle can like kind of take over how you present yourself. So yeah, I'm trying, like my hair does not define what type of worker I am, what type of person I am, yada yada yada. So that's pretty much my 2.5 year loc update. The only thing else that I want to do is talk about the little accessories that I have in my hair and then do a little mini loc tour for you all. So I have been experimenting with a lot of loc sprinkles. I do know that you can buy little sets on Etsy and people have websites and stuff like that, but girl, go to Michael's, okay, go to Michael's and buy a little kit. I'll show you all. I think I have a little video in my phone that I'll just upload here, show you on screen. I'll move over a little bit so I can put it right here. But I have some, as you can see, ooh, I have some. This one is my rainbow one. How cute. Yeah, now the only thing is I don't take them out when I get my reties, and my loctician, she's pretty gentle with my hair. I think I did retighten this one as well with my perimeter retie, and it is a little, like you feel it going through, but it has not negatively impacted my loc. That's the most dramatic one that I have. The others are pretty simple. It has 4 on it, I believe. Yeah, so it's clear and it has the blues, you know, very simple. It's my white and yellow one. So either I do, most of them have between like 2 and 4 little sprinkles on them. I was able to find some thread that matches my hair color perfectly. Now this one is another exception. Like it has like 2, 1, 2. Like sometimes I just be doing stuff, y'all. I have a lot of little sprinkles in my hair, but also I have a lot of little rings. I did buy the rings on Etsy. Yeah, I'm holding a bunch up right now, but I have 2 of the sizes of the rings in. So this one I think is a size 4mm, and then there is a smaller one for my smaller locks where it's a 3mm one. I have them all throughout my hair, like they're everywhere. Honestly, I think these were like nearly $10 a set, or it cost me $20. I think including shipping, but I'll leave the information below. Like this one is one of the 4s. This is a thicker lock versus this one. Like you can see the difference in size in these 2 locks. So I don't take the lock crystals or the hair rings out to like wash my hair or anything. I keep it all in. I keep it all in there, okay? I don't care. I think they said these are like copper, like they're gold, but some of them may have gotten a little, you know, discolored from the washing. But hey, as long as they don't come out, I'm fine. I put them on locks where they're very secure, but it's not like suffocating my lock. As you can see, a lot of them have like slid down to the bottom, but some of them I will like push up, you know. I put them on locks where I don't think they'll come out. That's like my little fun thing to do with my hair right now. I love having sprinkles. Every once in a while I add a couple more, or I take one, I'm like, okay, I'm tired of this one, I'll take that one out. Got the lock sprinkles, you just have to cut the thread and just pull them out. Some of them I leave the thread a little long. Like the thread matches my hair to a T, girl. The thread is my hair color. So find you some good thread, some Dollar Tree needles, go to Michael's and get you this huge box of beads, and girl, you can do all type of designs. One time I did a flower, but I was like, okay, Tommie, you're doing too much. So I took the flower one out. I just like the look of the little fun sprinkles and hair jewelry. It's just so fun and freeing. It's my favorite thing right now. But yes, I guess the final thing to do is the Loc Tour. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.